Wish. Okay. Ready. Hey, what's going on, guys? Glad to see you all as usual. Welcome back. Welcome to everyone. Welcome to you guys to the channel. So, yeah, it's peak iPhone season now, and everyone pretty much, and your dog as well, are pretty much anticipating the release of the new iPhone 14 lineup that is going to be announced in just about less than a week now of actually dropping this video. So today's video is actually going to be all about the new iPhones. Now, we've all seen or pretty much heard a number of different rumors. I've seen leaks of what the iPhone 14 lineup is going to come with. And can I say, in the past, you rumor guys have been pretty spot on. Kudos to you. I don't know why other companies just, won't follow what Google did and just pretty much leak their own products. No, that was a pretty smart marketing tactic there from Google. I see what you did. Either way, I have a very special wish list here with me today. Actually, I don't have the wish list here with me. I actually thought I had that wish list somewhere around, but I'm gonna have to take that wish list from my head. I think I remember all that was on it. Either way, we're gonna call this list Dre's special wish list for being a good guy. And that's what I want to share with you guys today. Now, it's not quite Christmas, but hey, my Christmas comes early. Now, this special list is pretty much things that I would actually love to see in the new iPhone 14. And I'm going to compare it with all the rumors that you guys have heard out there to see if my special list has some kind of, hope. So let's get through it together and go to the first thing on the list. Now, first up has to be the design. Now, for the design, there are a few things that I'm actually hoping to see on the iPhone 14. And I'm just going to come out right out and just say it. No notch. I'm pretty sick and I'm tired of it. And I don't want to see it on the iPhone 14. I get that it actually houses all the tech for Face ID, but it's 2022 and the iPhones have had this notch now for God knows how long now. I mean, technology is advancing so much to the point where I think Apple can actually come up with something a bit better than what we have now. So based on the rumors that we're seeing, it seems that we might be getting a change from the typical notch that we're all used to now. Possibly this pill shape plus hole punch combination. No, I'm not quite sure how I actually feel about it as yet. Seeing it on different renders, but I guess I'll definitely take it if it means not having the notch absolutely no more. So hopefully that rumor is actually true. Now, the sad part about this part though is that based on the rumors that we're hearing, we might be getting the change in the notch design only on the Pro model iPhone. So again, let's see what the actual official release will be. But so far, not so bad for my first item on my wish list. Now, turning to the back of the iPhone and this huge camera bump on the back, I'm actually hoping goes and never comes back. No, it's such a huge camera bump and I hate it. Even though I use a case of my 13 Pro almost always, dust always seems to love in the creases of the camera modules and it's sometimes really hard to clean. Now, having the cameras more flushed with the phone body seems to be the best way, in my opinion, to go. And based on rumors and leaks that we're seeing, we might just actually see this happening. So fingers crossed again that this will be something that's actually coming. So again, we're 2 for 2. We're 2 for 2 for my wish list. So far, so good. Now, next on the list, improved cameras. So if you know me, you know I am a camera guy. I love a good camera. And I'm not just saying for Apple to just, throw in better image processing, because I think the iPhone have been really getting better at that with, each generation. But what I want to see is higher resolution cameras on the iPhone. Now I'm talking about finally moving away from all the cameras being, 12 megapixels to at least one. All I'm asking for is just one with a higher megapixel capacity. Now, I want to also see a better zoom capability on at least the Pro model iPhones. Something that is kind of similar to what I'm seeing Samsung is doing with their flagship. But compared to the rumors, I think there might be a change in the camera setup. Some leaks are actually saying it's gonna be the same, but image processing will be updated. So we're definitely gonna have to wait on the official release to see what it's actually going to be. So I guess I'll take, half a point for just, hoping that my wish is still possible. But my next wish, and this one is actually pretty dear to me, even more so than the cameras that we just spoke about. And that's finally getting rid of that pesky lightning port and switching to USB-C, of course. Now, I know that this would be more than a wish and I should just give it up by now, but not yet. Because what I did realize, I realized that Europe is actually making it a law for all devices such as smartphones to be using one standard port, which we all know by now. Apple's iPhones are the only device actually that's not using USB-C. So it's like they're now being forced to make the switch. Now, the only thing is that Apple has pretty much some time before that particular law goes into effect. So there's still the possibility that they won't make the change until maybe next year. But I'm gonna take a point for my wish just the same, as the possibility still exists. So yeah, fingers crossed. But moving to the next wish for the upcoming iPhone 14, and that's getting the under display Touch ID. Now, can I just say that I would really love to see this feature returning to the iPhone. Now, Touch ID was such a useful feature on past iPhones, and I think the technology is now where Apple, I believe, could, just add under display Touch ID to unlock your phone, or just to quickly confirm, identity with Apple Pay or other apps that uses and depend on the biometrics for security purposes, other than just, using Face ID. Now, don't get me wrong, Face ID is really good. I mean, it works great almost all the time. It doesn't hurt to actually have both at your disposal. So that's where my thought process is. Now, word on the rumor street is that this particular wish of mine doesn't look like it's likely to happen for the iPhone 14, which is really disappointing if that's the case. So I guess I'll actually just, scratch that wish off my list. Let's move on. Now, my final wish. Yes, it really wasn't such a long list. What can I say? I'm a reasonable guy. But yeah, my final wish is for no increases on the price for the new iPhone 14. Now, with the prices of pretty much everything going upwards around us, it's really kind of hard not seeing Apple doing the same, especially with the possibility of a decent amount of upgrades that we are expecting for the new iPhones. So here goes. For the iPhones 14 Pro and 14 Pro Max, I'm actually hoping for the prices to remain around the same as last time around, $999 and $1099 respectively, with the regular smaller iPhone 14 going for $699 and the rumored iPhone 14 Max going for about $899. There, I'm just putting it out there. I mean, it's called a wish list after all. So fingers crossed that most of these are true for the new iPhones. But let me know what you think of my so-called special wish list for the upcoming iPhone 14. Now, do you think it's a far stretch, or do you believe Apple is gonna come through and deliver on this? Let me know what you guys think. Also, let me know down in the comments, what would you add to this wish list? It's an open list, so everyone is actually free to add to it. Sound off down below in the comments. But as I said earlier, the new iPhone 14 lineup is actually scheduled to be announced September 7th. That's the date. Mark it on your calendar, which happens to be my father's birthday as well. Now, he's not an Apple fan, so it really doesn't matter to him whether Apple delivers on this wish list. Either way, he's gonna have a great day. Now, thanks for actually stopping by and watching. Remember to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so as yet, because I mean, that's what you do to help small creators like myself to grow on this platform. But either way, I appreciate it. Thanks again for all the support, and I'll definitely see you guys again in my next video.